This is a typical Eagle 7 situation. You're fully aimed, close range, and you still miss. And sometimes against lower tier opponents you can actually bounce shots like this, but that doesn't happen very often. The Eagle 7 is currently available for free, but honestly it's just average at best. And for most players it's not worth the grind. Let me show you why. I played 30 matches with the Eagle 7 and this is my takeaway. The tank is playable, but it's not enjoyable and not particularly effective. In most situations I would have performed better in a regular tech tree tank. So let's compare the Eagle 7 with its tech tree counterpart, the T20. On paper the Eagle 7 looks decent. It has slightly better DPM and better standard penetration. But in practice that doesn't really give it an advantage. The T20 uses APCR as premium ammo, which means higher shell velocity and more reliable shots at range. The Eagle 7 also has slightly better gun handling during movement, but again, the difference is small and doesn't really change how the tank plays. Where with T20 clearly wins is mobility. It has better top speed, much better acceleration and overall feels far more flexible. And that's a huge deal in the current meta. You need to relocate, react to pushes, and the Eagle 7 just can't do that. Now, the Eagle 7 does have some armor, unlike the T20. If you position correctly, you can bounce shots, especially against lower tier tanks. But the armor is unreliable. Against tier 8 or 9, it basically doesn't matter. They will go through you anyway. The T20 also has better view range and better camo, which makes it much more flexible in actual gameplay. And this is really the main issue with the Eagle 7. It just feels limited. You're often stuck in one position, playing hull down and hoping for mistakes. But if a situation changes, you can't relocate or adapt properly. If we look at performance requirements, both tanks are fairly average for their tier, which again shows that the Eagle 7 isn't anything special. And in the current matchmaking, both tanks struggle. You're frequently facing tier 8 and 9, and that's where the Eagle 7 really falls apart. So is the Eagle 7 a good credit grinder? Not really. In low tier matches you often have to use premium ammo to stay competitive, which cuts into your profits. If you stick to standard shells it's okay, but your performance will suffer. Overall the Eagle 7 is a mediocre tank that struggles in the current meta. Even for a free reward it's simply not good enough for most players. You can make it work, but there are better options, even in the tech tree. The only players who might benefit from it are newer players who just need any kind of premium tank for credit farming. Especially if you play at times with more same tier matchmaking, it can be usable. That means basically on low pub servers in the middle of the night. Of course you can also sell it for around 1 million credits, or if you are interested, wait for the trade-in event and trade it in for a better tank, getting a discount of around 3000 gold. If you still want to get it, it's actually very easy. Just complete the daily missions during the World of Tanks anniversary event. With the weekend missions you can unlock it in about 2.5 days. So the grind itself is not the issue. What do you think about the Eagle 7? Have you played it yet? Thanks bros for watching and cheers.